Alrighty, guys. So, yeah, this is basically just a little impromptu review of Kragdag. I'm not really scripting this or, doing any major edits. It's literally just me speaking from the heart, off the cuff, off the top of my head, and it's just literally. I spent a couple of minutes now just looking back on the day and the whole event, really, the whole experience, and it was just, yeah, it was super super epic. So super happy that we did it. We got invited up by Ian Cameron to go and exhibit next to Firearms Guardian, which is a company that he founded, and yeah, got to spend some time with the guys there. Henk, Rolinda, super super lacquer people that we've dealt with a lot over the phone and over email and correspondence. It was super nice to link up with the guys face to face. Incredible company. We really, really, really believe in what they do. For those of you that aren't aware of Firearms Guardian and what they do and what they can offer you, I'll obviously just link them in the comment or description or whatever of this video, depending on the channel that you're watching it on. And yeah, linked up some other cool guys up there. Crisis on Call, another cool company that Ian is involved with. We had a lacquer chat to Paul Oxley from GOSA. Stirring things up there with the nefarious powers that be. So that was really, really cool. A nice chat had there. And the show itself was flippin' epic. So we'll get to that now. But basically, we couriered all of our branding stuff up, the gazebos and whatnot, to courier guy that side. That was a painless process. We flew up. I flippin' love flying, so any opportunity to jump on a plane I will certainly take. We took Nathan with as well. He had a great time. Nathan, how are you feeling about your first time flying?
Super excited.
Lekker. Yeah, beautiful. Big fan of flying. That was epic. Pretoria, Joburg scenery. It was super lekker to be back that side. I stayed there for a couple of years working at another gun shop, and it was super super nice to be back, boots on the ground. It's been a good long while, good like 9 years since I've been there, so things have changed, but to see some of the familiar places and whatnot was also super epic. So yeah, we flew up I think on the Wednesday. Very good friends of ours, Marcus, and also his partner Halgu from HML Transport Consultants, were kind enough to lend us a double cab Hilux when we were there, which made carting, the gazebos, and all of that stuff around way easier. I think it would have been a massively different trip if we didn't have that. So big shout out to those guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, HML. It treats so well.
Definitely made a massive difference. Went to the show. Setup was relatively easy. We found the place nicely. Road was well graded. It was absolutely no issues there. We spent 3 nights in like a glamping camping setup. So it's morning, and I must be honest with you, I have forgotten how bloody cold it is in Gauteng in the winter. That wasn't as glamorous as what I thought it would be, but I think we're just a little bit spoiled for choice down here in the Western Cape, possibly. But it was lekker. It was cuck cold that first night. Goodness gracious me. Like she said to Nathan, I think I know why there aren't as many bergies up there in Joburg, Pretoria area as down here in Cape Town. And I'm pretty sure that if you're going to sleep on the streets in Pretoria, you are going to die. You're just going to freeze to death. The outside weather in Pretoria just it's not conducive to support life. So that was a bit rough. Our neighbors at the campsite and also at the exhibition just across the way, Vendetta Tactical, super lacquer guys there. Marius and Andre, if you're watching this, thank you for first of all providing us with your electricity and for offering up your blankets to us. That was super kind, very unnecessary but much appreciated. You kept us alive. And yeah, guys, the actual show was epic. It was super epic. I didn't even get chance to see everything. There was so many different exhibitors from all kinds of different companies, backgrounds, industries, but it was all along the lines of that kind of like self-sufficiency, self-determination, self-reliance standpoint. So it was all stuff that, like, you take power into your own hands, whether it be farming, agriculture. There was a lot of food sources or food sourcing, products, machinery, equipment, grow ops. It was really rad. A lot of power stuff, obviously renewable energy, solar, wind. I didn't even see some of the others, but I'm sure that there were water purification systems. There was private education, homeschooling type of stuff that doesn't rely on the mainstream propaganda. There was gun licensing. We had like a couple of gun and defense related exhibitors as well. But I had some lekker chats with a lot of the guys there. One of the guys from one of the big truck manufacturing companies. The name is on the tip of my tongue now. I can't get it. But yeah, really, really lekker. I didn't get around to everything. It was just such a massive, massive show. We handed out a ridiculously large amount of pamphlets. We ran into a whole bunch of old customers of ours that we've either helped online or that we have, assisted in the past, friends of ours and whatnot. So that was epic to see. And the packing up of our exhibit went really, really quick as well. We traveled light. We spent 2 nights in HML TC's flat. Also fancy thing in Waterfall City. So once again, Marcus, Algu, thank you guys so much for that. That was epic. We spent 2 days skitting around Joburg.
Okay, so it's official. Joburg is ruined. Somebody decided it was a good idea to replace Billy the Bums, the legendary establishment, with a bloody Pick and Pay clothing. Nathan, this is bullshit. Come, we're leaving.
We visited Lorenzo. Lorenzo, if you're watching this, it was epic to see you, bro. Super, super lovely family you have there. Sorry I broke your arrow. I'll send you a picture of the pen that I make with it. I actually had it couriered down. I think it's actually in one of our chair covers. Anyway, I digress. And the chickens are awesome, bro. But it was very cool. We went to a couple of the gun shops that I used to work for and do business with. That was cool. We went to Leeuwkop prison. We drove around in Sandton a bit. What else did we do? I just basically spent some time in Joburg. Went to the Mall of Africa. We found a super, super nice place for breakfast called, I think, Lucky Bread. If you know what it is, consider yourself lucky to have eaten there. It's bafak. But then back to Boksburg, courier guy, dropped off our gazebos and stuff. Very, very nice service from the guys there. So shout out to the Boksburg courier guy staff. And hung out at the One Safari outdoor branch in Boksburg. Had some lekker coffee and stuff there. Killed some time, kicked some tires. We actually made a little stop off at the Emperor's Palace. That was dope. We managed to break even there, but I mean, winners know when to stop, and no one will ever tell you about their losses. So anyway, killed a little bit of time there. Back on the plane, back home. And it's good to be back. My lips are recovering. They probably look a little red still from the Joburg dryness, but we will live. And Kragdag, all in all, definitely think it was a positive experience. Definitely think it was worthwhile. Some of the contacts and connections that we kind of fostered and kindled there, I think are, it more than pays for the trip. We did sell some vouchers at a discounted rate, so if you were one of the guys that made use of that, thank you. Definitely helped to offset some of the costs of the trip. But it was lekker. It was a work trip, obviously a business trip, but it was also a lekker trip. Day 2 of Kragdag done and dusted for the visitors, but not for Nathan at Gun License, who is furiously clapping away at
our email list here. We've got Young Card Machine making a feature there. We actually did some pretty damn good sales today.
It was something that I think we'll probably do again. I think we'll probably get involved also with some more shows locally, because it's just a vibe. It's really nice to chat to the guys, other exhibitors that are in like similar or interesting industries, to chat to clients and help them out with some questions. It's super cool to see like the penny drop and people's faces light up when they realize that some of the situations that they find themselves in aren't actually all doom and gloom, and it's not so dire. And that shotgun that they found in their grandfather's farmhouse roof 2 generations ago, or you actually can license the thing. And anyway, that's what we specialize in as a company, licensing and training solutions. So yeah, guys, Kragdag, definitely recommend. If you have the opportunity to go to one of the expos in the future, I highly recommend that you do. You will not be sorry. Anyway, that's the video, guys. Until next time, stay safe and carry your guns. Cheers.